Well, places of worship in Marion County are allowed to reopen this morning with social distancing and a strict attendance cap. News 8's Angelique Cockaday asked some of our viewers on social media what they have planned for the day today. She has that and more. Good morning, Angelique.
Good morning, Brenna. Well, listen, 25 people are allowed to attend service here this morning at Cornerstone Lutheran Church. But as of last night, the church says 15 people have decided to come. Now, that's kind of what we're seeing on social media as well. If you take a look at your screen there, we have the results of a Twitter poll I put up last night, and almost 80% of people say they were staying virtual this morning. 13% said they plan to attend an in-person service. And as of last night, 8% said they were still undecided. Now, I'm also joined by Pastor Minatola here at the church. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
So talk about the decision, how the process was of deciding to reopen today.
Right. So obviously when the Back on Track order, stage 2, went for the rest of Indiana, Mayor Hogsett, because Indy is still an epicenter for the coronavirus, decided we weren't opening yet. And so we were kind of keeping our eye on things. On Monday, we announced that we were going to allow up to 50 people because our space would allow that safely. But as soon as he came out saying we're opening, but not that fast, limiting it to 25, we knew that we might hit around 25 or so, but we made the decision to make sure the congregation knew that we were following the orders and limiting it to 25.
And then inside the church, you guys have taped off.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So that there's places where you can sit. We're trying to checkerboard it to allow that 6 feet. 36 square feet distance around each person, around each people group,
Sure.
so that they feel safe coming in. We're maintaining those safe social distances.
Absolutely.
And allowing them some sort of normalcy for worship, which we haven't had for 2 months.
Absolutely. And you guys have locations in Fishers and Carmel as well. What lessons did you take away from opening there last week?
Yeah, well, we found it important to take reservations so that we knew how many people were coming, so that we could make accommodations for where they would sit. In Carmel, in the worship center and Fishers, they have chairs, and so it's easy to space chairs out. But in the Carmel Sanctuary in here, we've got pews,
Sure.
and you're kind of locked into how things go. We encouraged everybody that they needed to wear a mask to come in. We found out that there were some people that didn't RSVP but came anyways, and we were able to accommodate that. We had a few people that came without masks, and we had masks available to provide for them so that they could come and,
Sure.
and keep everybody safe around them. The other thing, after all the order of bringing everybody in and having the worship, we found that if it wasn't said explicitly that they were going to be dismissed in as orderly a fashion as they were brought in, again just to keep those social distances throughout.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like things will be changing for this church here as it opens at 10 a.m. We're going to be here for a few more hours, seeing how things work out here this morning. But for now, Brenna, back to you.
Certainly some big changes for a lot of folks. Angelique, thank you.